Hello and welcome to the European briefing for May the 10th. So, as expected, the US raised its tariffs on China overnight, and Beijing immediately responded that it will be forced to retaliate. And yet, the markets didn't really take the news at face value. Chinese stocks closed much higher today, while the Japanese yen is a touch weaker. So, what gives? It seems that investors think this is only a negotiating tactic and remain hopeful that the situation will not escalate any further. There are a few reasons for this. Firstly, the negotiations will continue today, so there could theoretically be some progress. More importantly, Trump calmed some nerves yesterday by saying that a deal is still possible this week and that he could speak with the Chinese president on the phone very soon. There's also the fact that this increase in tariffs will only apply to products shipped from today onwards, meaning that there's still a small time window to reach a deal before these tariffs really come into effect. Now, let me be very clear on this. Markets are right in the big picture. A deal is still the most likely end game. Both sides have too much to lose by not reaching a compromise eventually. However, to believe that a deal can be sealed in just a couple of weeks and that things won't escalate any further before we get there seems like wishful thinking. Investors are very complacent, and it therefore wouldn't be a surprise to see risk aversion return before long, depending of course on how much China retaliates and how today's negotiations conclude. Turning to economic data, we will get the US CPI figures for April today, and expectations are for an acceleration in inflationary pressures. However, the risks surrounding these forecasts may be tilted to the downside. The market PMI surveys for April both noted that inflationary pressures softened during the month, which implies that we could see a disappointment in today's data. If that is the case, that could weigh on the dollar. Finally, we will also get Canada's employment data for April today. So that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.